Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Orby3NWO, bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay. And this time I got you some Sharpshooter, something a little different, going with a wager match now on Grid. And I have a pretty good game here, but before we get into that, I really want to ask you guys, I don't know if many of you have seen it, my Facebook page. I have a link, I'll have it in the description. It's facebook.com/OC3Gaming. It would be awesome if you guys could like that for me. I'm going to post, anytime I have a video, I'm going to post a link to it there so you'll be able to find it. I have a Twitter as well. The Facebook is really a little more important to me right now. But that's enough of that. Enough of the promotion. Sharpshooter. It's one of my favorite game types. It's pretty awesome. I love the variety of guns. Gun game was always my favorite, but it's just the same guns all the time. So I like Sharpshooter because it switches you around. There's a lot of things to get into. You're going to get stuck with guns, like you're going to get sometimes in a Sharpshooter game, you'll get like 3 times where it'll give you a pistol or something like that. Right here you can see it starts us with a Grim Reaper, which is pretty crazy. Grim Reapers, things like that, any of your explosive type deals, it's good if you can get a little bit off the ground. That helps. You can hit people if they're, a little further away is better. Close is hard to do. But what you want to do with those is kind of try and stay further away and get up if you can. This area right here is a great spot for explosives in gun game or Sharpshooter on WMD. You can see you have 45 seconds and then it switches to your next gun. I believe it's 45 seconds. Every time you get a kill, you get a perk. So like your first kill you get sleight of hand, then you get lightweight. I think the next one you get is steady aim, I believe. Yeah, steady aim. And you get the pro version of all these perks. Your 4th kill gets you double score. So that's your main deal. If you can get to 4 and then stay alive and keep getting kills, you're going to jump ahead of people really quickly in this game, and that's how you win. What you really need to do to practice for Sharpshooter, if you want to do that, you can just play it, is a great way to practice, or just play around with the different guns in like combat training and stuff. I love doing that. I love using a lot of different guns. You can see it switches you from an AUG with a red dot to a stakeout, which is completely different play style. So you have to be ready to switch on the fly. Another thing you can do, you'll see me run to this spot to my right here where I think I'm going right now on WMD. On this map, I think that's the best spot on the entire map for just about any of the wager game types. You have the corner there to kind of protect you. People are going to be flooding to that area from all the other areas, and they pretty much have to run in front of you. Now, what you have to be aware of is when the weapons are going to switch. It will start to hear the little ding, and then it'll switch. There's going to be a time period there where you don't have a weapon, and if the other guy, gets his pulled out a little better or something like that, that's what she said, then you could be in trouble if you're in the middle of switching right then. So just be aware of that. Now with the crossbow, a tip there, I'm going to go into it more. I have a sticks and stones game I'm going to show you later. It seems to me like if you quickscope with the crossbow, you will get sticks a lot more often. So try that. You'll see me kind of quickscoping, and I am not a good quickscoper. I'm going to have another video out showing you how horrible of a sniper I am. But for some reason it seems like with the crossbow on this, if you quickscope, it seems like you hit pretty often. So think about that when you try it. See how you like that, if that helps you at all. Another big deal in the Sharpshooter game, staying alive is very important. So you have to be able to realize which engagements you can win, and you have to control those engagements. You'll see there that guy was shooting at me right when we switched to the PM63. He was shooting at me from behind cover, and I didn't even shoot, I just ran away. That's very important to do in this game. There was no way I was going to kill him from behind all that cover with the PM63, so I just backed away, I think I got 2 or 3 more kills there, and didn't have to worry about him. He died from somebody else. So that's something to always think about. Engagements like that. That guy shooting at me right there made no sense. And we switched to M14 with a infrared sight, which is pretty wild. So you really, like I said, you just have to kind of be ready for anything at this. You could switch. I used an M60 with a infrared on it one time. It can be anything, any gun with any attachment. It'll give you HS-10s, everything. Give you pistols with suppressors. So be ready for all of that. Main deal, I really like keeping my back to kind of a corner or a wall. I don't like to just sit in a corner, but I stay in kind of an area where I can see everything in front of me. People have to walk in front of me, and that's a little easier. Control your engagements, that's another huge deal, and really just be ready for any gun type. It can get pretty crazy, you see, and then it switches us right to RPGs. So It's a lot of fun. I really love Gun Game, but the only reason I like this one more is it's sort of the same as Gun Game, but it gives you a more variety of weapons. So I did a Gun Game video on one of my last on my last channel. I may do another one, but I've got this is a Sharpshooter. I've got a Sticks and Stones one coming out that's pretty good. Sticks and Stones game. That to me is probably the most frustrating of all of them, because you could. Well, I had one game. It was the first time I played High Roller. I got in a Sticks and Stones High Roller, and I think I went 30-5, and I came in last because with 2 seconds left in the game, guy tomahawks me. Humiliated. But anyways, rate, comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook page, and thanks for watching, guys.